Hey there, Arrow Growers, Andrew here. As you can see, we're back in the kitchen today because behind me I have a happy, healthy, vibrant hot pepper plant that is in need of some food and water. So today I'd like to talk to you about how to feed your AeroGrow using the AeroGrow method and the 5-in-1 meter. Let's do this. Growers, there are basically two times when you'll be making adjustments to the nutrient levels on the fly in your tank. The first is when you've added water and you need to bring those nutrient levels back up. And also, anytime when you're moving from one growth stage to the next. So for example, from a young growth stage to a heavy growth stage, or from a heavy growth stage to a fruiting stage, you would also need to make adjustments. In today's demonstration, we'll be bringing the water level back up for these very healthy, happy pepper plants, and then we'll be adjusting the nutrient level on the fly using the meter. So as you can see, the red water level indicator is showing that the water level inside the tank is at about halfway. That's the perfect time to add some more water and some more nutrients. If you're using reverse osmosis water like we are here, just make sure that whatever container you're using is very clean. Then just add the fresh reverse osmosis or distilled water to the reservoir until the red float rises back up to the maximum mark. Then set your meter to EC mode, which you'll know from the small microsiemens per centimeter symbol on the top left. So to get an accurate reading with our meter, we're going to need the water to be circulating. So to do that, we simply toggle the power of the garden off and then back on again. And that turns on the motor for about 15 minutes. Next, just remove the cap to your meter, and into any of the unused ports on your garden, simply place your meter. It'll fit into the hole perfectly, and you can let go. Simple as that. So we know from our red ember pepper seed packet that we need about 2,000 to 2,500 for the growth stage and about 3,000 to 3,500 for the fruiting stage. And our plant is budding right now, so I'm saying we're going to go for right around 2,700 would be a good target, because they're not yet fruiting, but they're definitely moving beyond growth stage and they're about to be fruiting. So 2,700 would be a good target for today. So our meter tells us that right now, after adding the fresh water, we're up around 1,500 microsiemens per centimeter. If you remember from the Getting Started video, 15 milliliters of A and 15 milliliters of B will give us a concentration of around 1,200 microsiemens per centimeter. And that's exactly what we need today. So let's go ahead and add 15 milliliters of A. Go up to the 15 mark. Whoops. Little tricky to do on camera, especially when it's being done right in front of the camera. Okay, 15 of A, and then we'll do 15 of B. And we're just going to go from the 15 up to the 30. That'll give us our 15 and 15. Hopefully that made sense. If not, rewind and watch it again. Up to 30, you're right about there we go. Alright, so this is what I call the fun, magical part of the act. This is where we take our reading, which is now 1,500, and we want to bring it up to 2,700. And we do that by very slowly pouring the nutrient solution into the tank. Now keep a close eye on the numbers. Watch as they rise. I'm just pouring very slowly. There we go. I'm letting the pump move the solution around. And I'm not pouring too quickly, because if I overshoot my target, then I'll have to dilute it, and I don't want to do that. I just want to bring it up to 2,700. There we go. That's it, Arrow Growers. Feeding your plants is as simple as that using the AeroGrow method and the 5-in-1 meter. So if you liked this video or found it at all useful, please remember to give me a big green thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because all of our upcoming content is designed to help you to grow like a pro. Thanks for checking this video out. We'll see you next time.